Hey everyone, welcome to another video. So today we are going to be doing mission 13 of our Operation Sandstorm campaign, and we're going to go ahead and set up our missions here. So I decided I would do this format a little bit differently, where we would actually start in here, actually build the mission, and then we're going to go and run it. All right, so first things first, I am going to keep the default AWACS and refueling missions that came in here, and I deleted everything else out. I am gonna move and start moving our these would be our carriers a little bit closer, which means that we are gonna need to go and attack these launchers. All right, so let's take a look. What do we have on our fob here? We've got enough stuff. That's not a problem. Heliport. We have 8 helicopters transferring in. That's fine. We are moving the Apaches from here over to here. So a couple of things we're going to want. We're going to want some close air support. We can grab, we have our Harriers, so let's grab a couple of Harriers. Let's give them a couple of escorts. Okay. Let's add some more. Actually, let's add some cap while we're thinking about it. To do that, I think I can just click here. We can add a flight. It's going to be bar cap, and we're going to have a couple of eagles. We can adjust the racetracks by hitting the start and end. So I'm going to move the racetracks in a little bit. And then I'm going to give Theodore Roosevelt a couple of Tomcats, which are going to be doing bar cap. Go further this way. What I'm trying to do is just bring it as close to the threat rings as possible without going in there. And then making sure that my significant assets are covered. All right, so that's another one. What do we have here? These are BTRs. That's a workshop. Scuds. So let's do a strike mission. Want to be me? There we go. Create, add flight. We're gonna add an escort, a couple of falcons. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna go after. That thing's primarily dead. The Hawk site. That's good. All right, let's go and okay. So for us, we are going to do this. We'll be in a Falcon. That's fine. Uh, Create. I want to change my loadout. Let's load out AMRAMs. Fuel. More fuel. Do not want 2,000-pound bombs. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give ourselves. I think I'm gonna do 6 Mavericks if I can find them. Typically, I would actually use like CBU 105s, but I want to get better with the Mavericks. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm really shitty with the Mavericks. We're gonna use infrared Mavericks as well, even though it's daytime. All right, so that's 6 Mavericks. There may be more than 6 targets, but if we can hit the strike rate, if we can hit their radar, and we'll add another strike component here. And they can go there, and I'm gonna add a couple of, I don't want strike, I want escort. And they are going to be a couple of eagles. Yep. All right, so let's also hit some of these, soften up some of these targets. So that's a workshop. Let's add a couple of Harriers. I think that's BAI technically. And we'll give them a couple of Tomcats, which will be doing escort. Oops. Okay. And then Let's grab some of these guys. Okay. Escort. Cats. All right. And then we're gonna do suppression of air defense. Destruction of air defense. Escort. That's probably enough. And the reason I'm not putting more in here is because when we stop our mission, all of this is going to end. There's not going to be additional stuff that occurs. We can add some more strikes, I guess, and put in an escort. It's fine. We can hit these guys with a strike mission, but when we go in, when we leave, and we'll just do this for demonstration purposes. Escorts, that's fine. Then we can do a strike mission here. Sure. Flight, destruction, air defense, and a suppression of air defense. Hit the Hawk site there. All right, cool. So this is good enough. We'll go ahead and launch this, and we'll see you just a minute in game. All right, we are in. So we're gonna go ahead and close our cockpit here, just so that we can hear ourselves think. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and lock that up. We're gonna get started. So I need to turn my power on and engine on. Spin up our symbology here. Uncage this guy. Hit it. There we go. Set up. We're at 20, so we can uncage. All right. Go ahead and arm our ejection suit before we forget. And turn on our hard points. And all this stuff. Stored heading alignment, mids on. IFF on. TACAN down. Turn our lights off for now. Okay. One thing I am going to do, I know we were going to take the IR Mavericks, but because I was thinking about it, I'm thinking better of it now. I think that what we're going to do is switch it out for some JDAM type weapons. And the reason that we're gonna do that, I think, is because if I don't, I'm gonna be too close to the ground, and there are some pretty nasty surface-to-air IR guided missiles that they have. So I'm gonna just switch those out to something that we can drop from not a distance, but from an altitude. So we're gonna do our 105s, our tried and true 105s. It's just because I don't really feel like dying.
Request rearming.
All right.
Copy.
Got all that going. Where are we at? We're ready and flashing. So put us INS to nav. Let's set up our bingo while we're waiting for these gentlemen to put our stuff on here. Enter. Turn. Now we just gotta wait for those to be done and we're all set. Yeah, looks like we're all set. Let's put our nose wheel steering on. And let's tell ATC we are getting out of here.
1-1. Requested order.
Alright, so let's talk about our game plan now that we're up in the air. Let's get in line with our first waypoint. And we're going to go take a look at the map. Now we're not going to put in a counter. That's the Scuds. We're going to need to take care of those soon too. Those might be priority targets next after we take care of these. Yeah? Shooting some Scuds over there. Patriot systems doing what Patriots do. It's actually really amazing, all of the parts that go into a Patriot missile battery. There's actually a really nice YouTube video by Ryan Macbeth exactly on how the Patriot system works, from an unclassified perspective, obviously. And it's really neat. You know, as a former Army guy myself, you know, I did manage to see some of the Patriot batteries when I was in, and did get to meet some soldiers that manned them, and they were all, you know, very passionate about the technology. All right, anyways, I digress. Let's take a look at our map really quick. So we are on our happy little way out. We have quite a distance to travel. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna travel down, and we'll fence in over by Kish. We'll use Kish as kind of like our IP, and then we will head into attack our target. We're going to try to hit a cruising altitude of around 25,000 feet. And we're going to try to conserve as much fuel as possible, since it is possible that we will be needing to use some of those AMRAAMs that we have. Since our enemies do have the F4 and the F-14. So we do need to be careful. let's make sure that all of our air-to-ground weapons are set up. We are going to be Viz, not TOO, or sorry, we're going to be target of opportunity, not pre-planned. Even though, yes, technically I do have a pre-planned strike, but they could have moved, so we're not going to do that. It's not like a building. Can't really move a bunker you dug into the ground. At least not quickly. You can move a silkworm launcher, though, quite easily. Alright, so we want to do auto. I want do white hot. I like white hot. Alright. If I bring you soy. Alright, we are coming into range here. So it should be on the other side of these buildings. There they are. Alright, we see the baddies. Alright, so let's take a look at our weapon really quick. Burst altitude, I'm gonna do 1800 because I am probably stupid. Alright, I want TV. That's as close as I can get, huh? I go ahead and turn our heading select off. We will keep the autopilot on, though. I think that's the search radar, maybe? Hard to tell. That's a launcher. Those are launchers on the left. So I'm gonna guess that we want to drop one on the middle area. Let's take a look at the map and cheat a bit, just so that we can see what we're doing. Okay, yeah, so the middle area is definitely, and then these are definitely the launchers. Okay, so good. I didn't completely forget everything that I was aware of. So we're gonna drop something like right in the middle of these guys. Now, I wonder if, so the silkworm search radar, I'm not sure how important it truly is. And the reason I say this is because if you think of like the harpoon, I mean, it's great, right? It's good to know, like, hey, look, there's a ship over there. But if you think of like a harpoon, and a lot of these fire and forget anti-ship, you know, weapons, they're really not set up to really guide anything. You're basically, you know, you're basically this, you're launching it, and then at a specific range, it's going to go active. It's not like a surface-to-air missile where you have a radar system bringing it in, but so you could just kind of point it in the direction that you think some ships are, and then just say, good luck. So we have 4 bombs we can drop. We're not in range yet. It's probably good enough for the first one. We are off of our thing here, so we'll just make a small correction here. Alright. Master arm. I heard that plunk. All four, right? Yep. Let's get out of here. Okay. Looks like we got most of it. I don't think we got all of it though. Alright, we're gonna come in for our landing now. Maybe. Hopefully. Uh-oh. Don't hit the dude. Don't hit the dude. Don't hit the dude. Don't hit the sign. Don't hit the sign. Oh, we made it. We made it. We're good. We're good. Well, we might not be good, but we survived. Nose wheel steering. Oh, oh. That was a little too much nose wheel steering there. Go ahead and turn off to the side. Ooh, slow down. Whoa, and that's okay. Oh, we'll just yeah, we're fine. Maintainers will be okay. They'll buff that out. They'll buff that. Alright, this looks like as good a place as any. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in just a moment in Debrief. Alright, welcome to Debrief. So it looks like there were a grand total of 16 aircraft that were destroyed, 12 frontline units that were destroyed, 27 ground units lost at objective areas, and we had a base capture event. So we're going to go ahead and hit accept. We lost a Harrier. We lost 7 F-16s. That's pretty rough. 4 F-18s, a Tomcat, and a couple of ground units. 3 ground units total. They lost 3 Tomcats and a bunch of ground units. So you know, this feels a little bit like a Pyrrhic victory, right? We took significantly larger losses than they did. We did capture the next fob, which is nice. So let's make sure we put in a happy Patriot battery here. That should keep them busy. That workshop is toast. We can get some paladins. Yep, that's fine. And I want some, what are they called? I don't want paladins. I want some Mephistos. Perfect. That thing is dead, so that's not going to change. Did we get damaged over here? I did see something smoldering. No, so it must have been a scud. Yeah, none of our main platforms are destroyed. Very good. Now let's take a look at our fob here. We're breakthrough on both. Let's make sure we get some more tanks. 25, we'll order another 10. Let's order some multiple launch rocket systems. A couple Bradleys. Those are anti-air, I believe. Mephisto, lab. More Humvees with 50 cal. Sure, why not? Make an even 10 there for the Challenger. All right, so yeah, I think that's going to be a wrap. So it looks like from an air superiority perspective, we have a very strong advantage, as well as for our front lines, we're kicking their butt. They still have a better economy than us. And I think a lot of that has to do with just how many workshops or ammo depots or other things that they have. So it's kind of hard to determine whether I want to hit them, because if I hit them, I can't take them, right? This thing is dead. This workshop is dead. There's no way to replace it. It's gone forever. I think what I'm going to do next is focus on some scuds. We'll go scud hunting. They've got a lot of opportunities. I mean, these are dead. Those are dead. Those are dead. These are all alive. How did we do on our primary objective? So it looks like we killed everything except for the SA-9 and a single launcher. So we'll send, you know, maybe the AI to go mop that up. And then there's another set of launchers over there, which we can have them do. Overall, it's looking pretty good. We'll move these guys up here. And we're going to move you a bit closer. Alrighty, well, this is where I guess I'll end it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next video.